Well, viewers, it's been a week since I spoke to the landowner of the garden that slopes a Saxon high point, capped off by a Saxon church. £1 million mansion, massive garden. Legend that a Saxon king has been buried at that village. I thought the landowner might go cold on me. I haven't spoke to him for a week. Just texted him. He said, "Come round, bring Buster." So excited. Watch this space, kids. Remember to like, comment and subscribe.
What is it, Buster? Get it? Where's he going? Where's that robot going? Know where Buster's going. What are you doing with them robot lawnmowers, bunch? I'm on a Saxon high point overlooking the river, and they said that the next door neighbour, who's got an equally large garden, is very excited to meet me and wants his doing. Well, somebody did warn me about these robot lawnmowers. A dais is useless while they're on. So it looks like I can't do any detecting. The owners have took the dogs out for an hour. I'm going to have to sit in the shade of this beautiful tree on the Saxon mound overlooking the river for a whole hour with nothing to do. Absolutely amazing, kids. I'll just pay them to sit at the bottom of this garden. Who needs detecting? I will have a look to see if my MindLab Equinox will fare any better. But I'm thinking that to detect these gardens, they've all got robot lawnmowers. I think they'll have to be switched off when I'm doing them, no matter what machine I use. Right, well, the dais certainly can't cope with the robots. There's one just behind this hedge here. See what happens when I turn the knocks on. Well, old Noxie don't like it either. So these gardens, along with his next door neighbours, are undetectable unless these can be completely disabled while somebody's metal detecting. Well, viewers, half an hour's gone by and the robot lawnmowers aren't switched off, but I've got my knocks working on it. And that's simply not because of what I know, but who I know. I've just telephoned Daniel O'Burns, who's all over Facebook. He's got Danny's Metal Detecting Group on Facebook. He's got decades of experience working with MindLab. He now actually works exclusively for Nocta Macro as a tester. He's given me some advice. I'm now in Park 1, single frequency, 15 kilohertz. And I'm ready to roll. Massive thank you to my mate Daniel. Absolutely buzzing to see what we can find. So it's 11:15 after all that messing. First signal, I've got to use them boards to excavate the hole with the topsoil. See how we get on. 15 to 19 on the knocks, this one. So that's all this first target was, a piece of pipe. But I've got to do this pristine because it is pristine. I'll show you the hole when I've finished. I'm hoping it'll be like I've never been here. So yeah, you're looking at exactly where the hole was, just there. And I think if I keep it up like that, I won't upset the landowner. Hopefully make some good finds. Second target, just a piece of foil. But you've got to keep in mind, I've had this Nox a year. and I've only used it about 4 times. So to be getting it working in this lovely garden and retrieving targets, I'm absolutely buzzing, because I know there will be something good here eventually. Isn't that right, son? Well, this is only a shotgun shell, but it's made me really happy because it's in the bottom of the hole up here in the clod. So that's about 5 or 6 inches deep. Nice clear signal on the knocks. Happy knocks. Real big banger of a signal. Don't know whether you can see there. I'm learning this knocks with you. I've owned it 12 months and I don't know how it works or what it's telling me. That signal, I don't think I was quite on it before. It's a banging 29-30 on the knocks. And I'm really happy because it's my first old find, a complete snuff tin. It's not ancient, but it's a big target and nobody else has been here in the 90s and dug it up. So I'm hoping that this garden is actually undetected. What's going on, Bubbles? Who are these plastic doggies? He has been sniffing them. Buster! It's coming for you. It's gonna get you. It's gonna get you, Bunt. It's gonna get you. Oh, is it gonna get you? Is it? Is it? Oh! I love being here. Well, I'm really enjoying getting to know the expensive knocks that I did actually pay for. I sold Rachel's little Fiat 500, a lovely little red one, which was so Rachel. And I bought the knocks, but I've never used it. I'm starting to get already a collection of snuff tins. Menex the Wonder Snuff. Preed's Menthol Snuff. I'm happy. This Saxon mound doesn't have to give me its treasure first visit. I'm getting to know me knocks and I'm digging interesting bits. Yet again, not treasure, a little piece of foil, but 5 inches down in that hole. So for an absolute novice on the knocks to be picking up small foil at 5 inches, I'm doing all right, kids. That could have been a cut half. Just missed it. It come right by Buster's nose and just flattened me overboard while I was busy. The knocks got a little bit tricked by this iron loop, similar to what the Deus, but I am only learning it. Could be off a tool. Listen. You hear the Norman church bells? Hope you can. It's amazing. Norman church bells. It's an interesting hole. Target there. Target's kind of throughout it really. So it could be something or nothing, but there's a lot of stone in this hole, and just across the river there is a Saxon cemetery in one of the fields. I did think on them sporadic signals in the bottom of this hole, they might be, I don't know why that light's flashing. I've just ground balanced this right next to them signals, switched it on, and it's not picking anything up now. So unless my knocks definitely tells me, I'll keep you updated, kids. I'm working it out. It's actually in that clod somewhere. Typical. Can't find it now. It's in there, kids. Joys of metal detecting. Well, no Saxon coin yet, but it is a £1 coin. But I'm doing everything I can to keep these holes pristine. I'll show you when I'm done. Well, I'm not particularly happy with that hole, but all the others up to now, about 15, have been absolutely mint. I'll tread it down a bit more. This little doggy don't know what he wants half the time. Give him a little dunk. That'll cool him down, viewers. We've got one slightly soggy doggy. I don't think he was expecting that. But I'll keep him from grimbling for a bit, I reckon, while he dries out in the sun. Soggy doggy. Me and Bunter just having a moment here under the tree while I knocks burbles away. I haven't got a daily for today, so this will have to be it, and it'll have to go out 6 or 7 o'clock instead of 4:30. Who knows if I'll find anything, kids, but I'm happy. Fingers crossed that I do, and I certainly hope you do as well, guys. Been milling along the river, look. They've got the right idea. Earn a little baba. Bimble day today. Even detecting's a bit much of an effort. There's another one coming along now. It's there somewhere, this next one coming out the line now. They've got the right idea, these boaters. They'll lay down in that. Oh, they're just fucking floating. I don't know how they, I don't know. It must just be the current that's taking them and the odd little adjustment. No wonder he was going slow. I think I'll have to get me and Bubbles one of them. Don't you think, Bubba? Big head. Well, I've been going about 3.5 hours now. Haven't had much in the way of old stuff. This is a pinfire shotgun cartridge cap. So I think they were like late 1800s they started. So that's fairly old. Got a proper banger of a signal. 31, singing like a canary. Only got myself like a gun. It's a pistol, but it's an industrial water pistol, I'd say. Look at that, it's solid metal, and I don't know whether it was actually fed by a hose or something, but I'm absolutely buzzing with that, absolutely over the moon. Never seen the likes of that type of water pistol. But I've got one now, and I am absolutely buzzing. Well, I'm really enjoying myself on this massive garden going down to the river. I haven't got any ancient stuff yet, but that garden there, which is 3 acres and very similar to all this going to the river, I've got that. And the next garden, another 3 acres. So off my first visit to this one garden, which has got a Norman church just behind me, I've got 3 gardens totaling 9 acres. I'm gutted with this one, my first interesting little find really, and it's broken off. I've obviously spaded it, and I'm thinking with that white patch on the front, it might have had something stuck on that, a bit of enamel or something, a nice little picture or something, because there's no writing on it. I'll have to have a look in the hole, see if I can find a piece of glass or enamel that might have gone on that, but that's a shame, kids. Unfortunately, it does happen occasionally to the best of us. At least it wasn't something really ancient. I've just found that in the hole, another little bit of like what would have been laminate or something that would have sat on that little cross thing. I'm sure it must have been teeing it up for a nice little picture or something that went on it. I haven't found anything else in there. It will be in there somewhere, but none of it's metallic. I'll have another look. Did get the old dais going, but only after the owner come back in and switched off the mobots. Fancy having 9 acres of 3 gardens on your first visit though. I haven't even seen over the fence. I don't know whether you can see over into that one, kids. I'm sure it's beautiful though. Plenty of shade for Buster as well. Just come back down by the riverbank on this property and got a 3rd snuff tin. Very close to where I was earlier as well. I haven't got the other two on me now. I think I'll line them up and get a picture. Let's see them. Come on, come on. Oh, your daddy mean bunch. Daddy means well. That'll keep you cool, mate. Keep you cool. It's only your front legs, mate. You know Daddy absolutely loves you. I've just left that beautiful garden, and as soon as you come out of it, this is probably what was the old village green or something. Bit of a playing area now. And just over there is the church. I'll go and show you the church now. This church is a stone's throw from the garden. It's got ducks in this graveyard. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is the Saxon Norman church, and literally I've now got nine acres in total, and then back gardens there going right down to the river. So 3 gardens right on the back of this beautiful church that's 1,000 years old in parts. I'm going to go in a minute. Wow, I've never been in this church before. Look, there's ancient murals there. So just make out the guy's head right there. One of the saints' heads. Oh, and there's another person. That'll all be medieval, all that paint. So that'll probably covered all the walls in this church at one point. But when different political shifts happen and whatnot, they covered it up, which is a crying shame. Look at this. I'm glad I've changed my boots, got my clean trainers on. That looks like Charles I to me. So maybe this was like a royalist hotspot. There's the coat of arms. An expert would know. Oh, look at these, look at this. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And in certain parts of England, in little villages in England, you can just walk in off the little street. This church is wide open, and you can step back in time to all this beautiful history. I'm going to switch off and read that in a minute. That date there on the bottom though, 1624, these figures, 1624. Beautiful window there. That will really catch the light at certain times of day. It's beautiful, absolutely wonderful. Beautiful little altar there. Stunning. You just pan round and there's the figures and everything just there. Absolutely amazing. The detail in all of this. And here's what looks like a very old tapestry. And something has caught my eye on this tapestry. Yeah, I can't believe what I'm seeing. I can't believe what I'm seeing on this tapestry. Look. It's either a sleeping or a dead bat. Look, it's genuinely a bat, look. Bat on the tapestry. This is what England's really about, you know. Stepping off the street, straight back in time, and finding a bat on an old tapestry. That's blown me away. That's amazing. I think he's dead. Hello, little batty. I'll jump about 6 foot if he fucking glared at me now. Oh, sorry for my language, Lord. I would jump about 6 foot if the little bat glared at me. Right, viewers, well, it's 5 PM and I haven't got a daily video locked off for you to upload now, so I need to get home, edit this, boot it up to the tube and get it out to you. Amazing water pistol, beautiful bat on a tapestry. So if you enjoyed it and you want to see more come out of them gardens and all my other new permissions, give us a like, maybe a comment. Please subscribe to me and Buster. Thanks kids, I'll get this up soon. I'm going to sneak up on my Bulgarian neighbour, look. He was out here a minute ago. Right, right. Give us your beer and your fish. Cool man. That's where my 400-year-old key has always lived. I've just found somewhere for my gun to live. For now anyway, at least I won't lose it up there. Try and get a better place eventually for it.